take it from the top. Hailing out of Kalamazoo, Michigan. Known to get on your ass anytime he feel like it. Some type of tall, dark, chocolatey looking motherfucker. And he's got about 30 kids, which probably means he can fuck. Put your hands together for Nubs, the comedian! What's up, though, GR? Y'all make some noise in this motherfucker. Shit, I called myself coming out to do a little comedy, but then walked up in here, they damn look like a goddamn Trump convention in this motherfucker. Fuck around and yell out the word Obamacare and get lynched in this motherfucker. You know, some real shit. Hey, anybody up in here believe in reincarnation? Anybody? Well, how about deja vu? Anybody? Because how come me standing on this stage in front of you white people is giving me a feeling like I've done this shit before? And how come you look like the motherfucker you say, 150, 150, 150, can I get two? 150, 150, 150, can I get two? 200, can I get 250? Sold to the fat white lady on public assistance because none of you white guys wanted her. Just to change gears just a little bit. Hey, just had a birthday just passed. Just turned 47. Y'all give it up. Motherfucker getting old. And I couldn't help but notice in my old age all the shit that I just can't do. I remember back in the day, I used to be able to just wake up, jump out the bed, and be ready for the world. But nowadays when I wake up, I be feeling like an old 1971 Buick that ain't been started in like 27 months. Man, I'll stick the keys in this motherfucker and then I got new gray hairs popping. I wake up, my back hurt, shit. I can't even do my favorite sex move anymore. My off the dresser backwards 3.5, yacht stick the landing. Man, I tried that shit last week. I dismounted off of the dresser. My leg got caught in the ceiling fan string hanging from the ceiling. Swung me across the room some kind of way. I done kicked this bitch wig off. Yeah, it's hard out here. And to go along with this old ass shit, I've been going through this single shit. Hey, I'm just trying to see something real quick, GR. Hey, if anybody up here single, y'all make some noise. I don't know what you're making all that goddamn noise for. Shit, I be at home late night, lonely as a motherfucker. And I ain't gonna lie to you, ladies. If I'm up about 2:30, 3 o'clock in the morning on Facebook, and I switch over to Messenger and I see that little green light next to your name, oh, I'll hit you in the inbox like, hey, beautiful. What you laughing for? That ain't beautiful shit work. I remember I DM Miss Tiny Pussy only get wet for a real motherfucker. Shit, she told me to come on through. But it was crazy though. Cause when I went over to her house and I like plopped down on the couch, it was like some type of booty smell or something came out the cushions. Yeah, it's hard out here for a player. But I will tell you some fucked up shit about being single. You ain't got nobody laying next to you for when you want some sex. You gotta call different motherfuckers. And when you call different motherfuckers and they don't like what you're doing, they want you to get real nasty. Grand Rapids, Michigan. I don't want to be nasty. But baby girl spit that game and got me drunk, had me eating on her little ass and shit. I wonder what the fuck I look like taking my tongue and swiping it in between the set of butt cheeks like it's a credit card that don't work. She steady kept telling me, try it again, son. Try it again, So of course, you know, I got this motherfucker calling and texting me, talking about she need me to come through and perform some more of those demonstrations. Man, I be running from this motherfucker. She caught up with me up there at Walmart. She chased me around the room 2 or 3 times. I slipped, fell in the snow. She fell on top of me. Now she weighed 265. I weigh 175. That shit hurted, man. I ain't even gonna lie, I called the police. See, I see out there laughing like, damn, you called the police on the female? Yeah, I called the police on the female. That shit hurted me physically and mentally. I'd be scared to go outside. And I ain't gonna lie, I'll be hiding a little bit too. For the last 2 weeks, I've been down there at the YMCA for battered and abused men trying to get my shit together. Yeah, man, it's hard out here. Hey, y'all like my new shoes I got on? Yeah, my little sugar mama bought me those. She just turned 78 this week. What y'all laughing for? It's like a match made in heaven. She don't never ask me for shit. She don't never want shit. The only thing I gotta do is make sure every Wednesday and Sunday, she make it to bingo on time. But I ain't gonna lie to you, I remember this one time she gave me $1,700 to get my car fixed. She told me, baby, all I want you to do is just come over and lay down on the couch with me for a few hours and maybe just watch a little TV. So we laid on the couch spooning, right? Now, I don't know if she got in the mood or not, but what I do know is the 5th time she pushed her booty back, it sounded like somebody up under the cover struggling to open up a bag of Ruffles or some shit. So I'm a curious guy. I peek up under the cover down there at her panty line. I couldn't help but notice it was a little piece of plastic. She had on a whole piece of diaper. Nah, that ain't no, oh, my consumer power bill is due. My rent is due. I ain't even gonna lie, I lifted up that little coat and I just hit it from the side. And I ain't gonna lie, it kinda got good to me too. You know, what I do is, I catch her up there cleaning the greens at the sink. I sneak up on her like I'm Yosemite Sam and I hit them little plastic tabs like, the heavy ass diaper hit the ground like, boom! Like, damn, my baby got built-in squirts and some shit. But I'm another comedian. I appreciate you having me out.
So, yeah, I took a little hiatus from comedy. I had a baby. Obviously not me. Thank you. Kids, are any parents in the audience? Yeah, I got a few. Having a kid is tough. There's really no me time when you're a parent. And you have to be really creative when you want to get this me time. So I figured one loophole out. You want to hear it? Good. Okay, so my favorite loophole is, I get my daughter off the bus and she's, 4:15, and she's like, Daddy! And I'm like, Lizzie! And it's great. And she proceeds to tell me, like, Dad, can someone push me at school? And then I had pizza for lunch, and I just 15 minutes non-fucking stop, right? Okay, fine. I get to that 15 minutes, and then Mama comes home, and then it's Mama! Well, Jenny pushed me in. I had pizza for lunch, and I'm like, I just slowly back away. I retreat downstairs, and I can finally take a shit in peace. Or maybe I won't rub one out. I mean, whatever I'm in the mood for. So, I mean, but, there's always that one time, right? That all of a sudden, Mom's busy. Mama's unloading something. Something's going on, and all of a sudden, I'm in the bathroom, and I'm like, I'm finally going to get some, right? With myself, whatever. Hey, that's me time. Me. So I'm in the bathroom, I'm mid-stroke, and all of a sudden I hear, Daddy, will you play with me? Fuck. My dick looks at me, I look at my dick, and Dick's like, dude, one of us has gotta go. I finished that shit off, I'm not gonna lie. Go bug your mother for a second, Daddy's playing with somebody else. So, yeah, kids are great until they're not, that's about what I can describe it as. They're time suckers and they're attention whores. And if you disagree with what I just said, the latter of that, attention whores, try having a conversation with another adult with a 6-year-old in the room. Does not happen. She will interrupt you quicker than you can grab for the remote for the skip intro button on Netflix. She will interrupt you within 3 seconds. But, yeah, love her, but she does that a lot to me. And so, One thing. So my daughter's 6 years old. She she has a thing about she does the potty dance thing. You know, she does this, grabs herself a little bit. Sometimes my favorite is when she just does the move. She's this it's like she's flash mobbing or something. It's like she can hold it together for 3 steps. Right? I love it. So I made a song about her for you. This is called Daddy, I Gotta Go Potty. Cherry slushies, frozen cokes, is that another juice box I'm drinking? Happy meals with baby sprites, suddenly I'm forward thinking. Cause I know you're really gonna have to pee. When you do, it's gonna be an emergency. When I ask, you're gonna get pissed at me. No, I don't have to! You gotta keep dancing while you play. Cause if you wait long enough, it'll go away. And the look and the grab, and you finally say, Daddy, I gotta go potty! Daddy, I gotta go potty. Daddy, it's an emergency! You know the funny thing about kids, like asking a kid if they have to go potty, and like it's the same as like asking someone if they're drunk. They give you the same reaction. No! I'm not drunk! See? I can do this! Well, thank you guys for coming out tonight. I'm going to leave you with this. This is a song I wrote. You know, I didn't always have kids. It wasn't always lame. I remember I had a girlfriend and we had great sex. And I mean great sex. And that's not the joke. But when she was gone, you know, as you already know, I kind of had to take matters in my own hands, so to speak. And she didn't like that. So I wrote this song for her. It's called When You're Gone. Really amazing what we do at night. It's kinky and sexy and wrong, but so right. I think about you night and day, especially in the morning, but when you're gone, rub one off to some porn. I know you think it's gross, you call it masturbation, but really, honey, for me and you, it's education. I see your face, not just Bambi in the sky, as they take a giant load in their eye. Don't be surprised because of my decision. The next time I see you, we try a new position. You may not be as flexible, quite like Monique, but I sure can't wait to try out that technique. Finally you're home and I'm ready now to jump your bones and make you say, wow! Say you've got a headache. Don't touch me, you warn. So while you're here, I'm gonna rub one off to some porn. So when you're gone, or you're here and you have a headache, or you're just not feeling it, or you're not in the mood, or you haven't shaved for a while, you feel gross, or you haven't just took a shower, or come on ladies, help me out here, or it's too cold outside, or it's too warm outside, or you're too cold, or you're too hot, or you just got some from the guy next door. I'm gonna run up to some porn. Hey, thanks for coming out for a long time. I'm Andy B. Good night.
Yeah, I'm Kim Cook, and my name is literally a command. Kim Cook. The ironic thing is, I don't. No, I'm terrible at it. Gordon Ramsay would yell at me in my own kitchen. Yeah, like, you've got the cooking skills of a flying potato. Yeah, it's bad. But I am actually married to a British man, not Gordon Ramsay. No, but it does make for some interesting role play in the bedroom. Kim Cook, yes, chef! Sorry for that visual, but also you're welcome. Yeah. So this seems to be the November birthday lineup because my birthday's on Friday. Woo! Yes. And I'm going to be in my late 40s. I'm actually going to be in my latest as you could go 40s. Yeah. 50s just sitting there looking at me like, I'll get you next year, bitch. Yeah. Now that I'm older, I've become a little bit less active, although there is one thing that's become overactive. Can anybody guess what that is? My bladder, yes. I have an overactive bladder. I probably peed 5 times since the show has started, and well, 2 times since I've been on stage. Yeah, that's right, you're in the splash zone. You're welcome again. So my 30th high school reunion was last weekend, and it was cool because we had a corporate sponsor, Ozempic, which it got me to thinking, like, the boy band in my day was New Kids on the Block, and I think they should totally do a partnership. Yeah, and maybe the commercial would be like, oh, 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 Ozempic. First time was for weight loss, eating too many snacks. Now I'm on Ozempic, never looking back. All right, that's all I've got so far. Yes. And that little thing that I did just there, I want to let you know I rehearsed it, and in the process, I kicked my 13-year-old. Louie, who's a Chihuahua. I felt so bad. Oh my God. So one animal was harmed in the making of this joke. Yeah, it was terrible. It was nothing a bacon bite could fix. He's fine, okay? But so back to my high school reunion. I didn't know if I was wanting, I didn't know if I wanted to go because on one hand, I think I've aged, okay for almost 50, right? Right? No, I'm kidding. But on the other hand, I didn't want to go because I ruined the reputation of Chad Holder. And okay, so Chad and I briefly went together our freshman year, and after a couple makeout sessions, he dumped me. Yeah, but the breakup was fine because we had different interests. Like, Chad was totally into Nintendo and football and trying to stick his finger up my bum. And I did not share those interests, okay? No. But so after the breakup, I told a couple friends, they told a couple friends, like, what happened, right? Soon the whole high school knew. And y'all, he got the nickname Chad Wrong Holder. I feel so bad and even followed him to college. So from what I understand and what I've heard tonight, the younger generation is totally the ass stuff, right? So Chad was just ahead of his time. A true pioneer, the Thomas Edison of ass play, okay? I kink shamed him, I feel bad, but I did see Chad at the reunion, and I went up to him and I was like, Chad, I'm so sorry for ruining your reputation. Let's just put the past where it belongs, in the behind. Behind us! I know. I'm not going to go to my 40th reunion, you guys. So, yeah, it's been a while since I've been here, and that's because I'm a very recent breast cancer survivor. Woo! Yes, thank you. Yeah, when I got my diagnosis, I found out I had something in common with Angelina Jolie. And it wasn't wearing a vial of Billy Bob Thornton's blood. No. I actually lost out on eBay to another bidder. It's really upsetting. No, we both have the BRCA gene mutation, and I know some of you are like, BRCA what? It basically means you're more likely to get cancer, or that cancer will come back. And when Angelina Jolie found out, she got a sprint when my doctor told me I got a pamphlet. Yeah, and an awkward side hug, okay? Not the same, but because of that, I opted for a double mastectomy, and double bonus, right? Speaking of two boobs, I had to tell my two bosses, Jim and Dan, about my upcoming medical leave, and I wanted to go in their office and be like, my boobies are sick. But instead I went with, hey guys, I have a couple things I need to get off my chest. Okay.
You guys like weed? You like weed here? Solid, cool. I work at a dispensary, so I'm pretty tired of you people. I had a 40-year-old guy come to the dispensary the other day. He came in the lobby and he was like, hey man, why is this taking so long? My girlfriend's in the car. I was like, well, you can invite her in if you'd like. And he goes, I'm not going to invite her in here. She's in high school. Yeah. It's like, oh, well, yeah, she shouldn't be coming in here and you shouldn't be coming in there. It's like, whoever's got the fentanyl weed, now's the time to bust it out. You know what I'm saying, guys? R.I.P., R.I.P., fallen soldiers. Capitalism, how about that, right? Yeah, capitalism sucks, you know, just seeps its way into every aspect of our lives. Yeah, I can't even blow a dude anymore without the word job attached to it. Am I right, folks? Am I right? Alright, that one's got some licks. Oh, man. You guys co-parents here, right? You got co-parents up in this motherfucker? My son, he's 5, he's super cool. Co-parenting, kind of a weird thing, very weird thing to be in. His mom texted me the other day, she's like, hey, by the way, Jasper's off treats till Saturday. And I don't know why, but I got this energy like, my boy off treats? Then I'm off treats too. Thought this was a punishment? This is a fucking strike. We unionize it. It's weird, man. My son's cool. He's 5, like I was talking about, and like he remembers everything. Like yesterday he recited an entire conversation we had 3 weeks ago, word for word. So apparently he got my hair and his mom's ability to dig shit up from the past. How about that shit, guys? That one's fun. That's weird. Do some new stuff. A fun fact about me, I got in a car accident a few years back. It really messed me up. So I don't have any peripheral vision over here. So all of this, nothing. And that's kind of fun, because I can turn slightly to the left, and now you motherfuckers are in the shadow realm! Hell yeah. Yeah, my girlfriend doesn't like that. Yeah, she starts giving me a hard time. I'm like, guess who's sleeping on the right side of the bed tonight? Hope they got affection in the Twilight Zone! Alright, peripheral vision bit. Okay, it's alright, it's going well. We got some legs here. I seen a news story the other day about the dark web. They're freaking out about the dark web. And I just don't feel it's appropriate to address Black Twitter that way. You know? It's Black X, right? Now it's Black X. Yeah, I looked up that with 2 extra X's one time. Just a bunch of people fucking in the dark who couldn't see shit. I feel like that's for people with a if I was blind fetish. Yeah, and if I get like, if I want to do that, I just go, Shadow Realm! See, we were still in the peripheral vision thing, guys. Okay, we got some there. I drive a lot for comedy, and when I look up my house to go home at the end of the night, my house doesn't pop up on Google Maps, but the hot dog restaurant next to my house does. And I feel like I'm really messing up some late night hot dog statistics. Or if the government is watching me, they think I'm having an affair at a hot dog restaurant. Like I just walked in there one day, I was like, damn, Brenda, I see how you handling them dogs. What time you get off? What really freaks me out about that, guys, is like, I'm just afraid I'm gonna like die in a car accident, and the last thing in my GPS is gonna be a hot dog restaurant. Yeah. The cops look at, go to my girlfriend and they're like, it looks like he was going to a hot dog restaurant. She was like, oh, he was going home. And then Brenda comes out, she's like, damn right he was. All right, there we go. You guys like Brenda, cool. A little bit. Future's scary, right? We was scared. You sir scared? Yeah, he's terrified. It's weird, man. Future's weird. Technology future. Everybody's like, I want 4K and 5G. And the world's like, well, how about 4 horsemen, World War III? They're like, work, I don't want to. Like, oh, fine, AI. Yeah. To me, the future sounds like a dyslexic guy playing Apocalypse Bingo. All right. I like that one a lot, guys. Oh, man, what was I gonna say? Yeah, it's weird because, like, in the future, you have to watch what you say around your kid and your phone's algorithm. Isn't that weird? Like, the other day, I was like, oh, that killed me. And then my son was like, Dad, you shouldn't say that killed yourself. And then my phone was like, suicide booths in Sweden, book now. All right, she likes the suicide booth bit. You can tell what her search history looks like. I feel like it's important to, like, have a good time living your everyday life, right? I feel like that's important. But sometimes I feel like I bring some unnecessary energy to some conversations, especially at work. Like the other day, my manager was talking to a disgruntled customer, and she was like, yeah, sorry, our hands are tied. And I chimed in, and I was like, yeah, and we're into that sort of thing. This lady came up to me, another customer the other day. She had a Budweiser shirt, and I was like, oh, Budweiser. Makes me think of my mom. She's like, oh, yeah? And I was like, yeah, it's the drink that killed her. Yeah, that one was rough. Now I'm just telling true stories up here, guys. You guys shave your balls in here? You guys shave your balls in here? Yeah. I like to do mine with a straight razor. Act like I'm holding my dick hostage. Start saying weird stuff. I'm like, you know how I got these scars? My dick looks up, like, circumcision? And then I Wu-Tang it, guys. White crowd. White crowd. Don't know about the Wu-Tangs. Man. I like team sports. You guys like team sports? Yeah, some people. I like playing team sports more like. I don't like watching. Yeah. But my problem is there's always that one guy that makes it all about them. You know? Like, there's no I in bukkake. Even though there may be some bukkake in your eye. You guys know what I'm saying? Follow me here? If you guys don't know what a bukkake is, we will show you after the show as a group.